Hello, today is the 10th of September 2024, and the time now is 6:42 in the evening. And I was just thinking about my seeds because I got some seeds today. Just one pipe, but I got more coming. And I was thinking today I got some kale. I think these some type of Italian kales. And I have a lot of seeds. And I was just thinking, do I have enough to last? Because the thing that's going to happen, if we don't go along with what the government wants us to go along with, it's like we don't exist anymore. And I don't even know if I'll be here with what these people are doing to me. If you can see how my face is swollen, my body is swollen, my stomach is swollen, and on one side it's swollen more than the other side, and it's really sore on that side. So I don't know what is going on inside my body, because they have all this energy in this house, and late at night they makes it really uh, I don't know what I just say stronger, where it's more powerful in here at nighttime, where I can actually feel it drawing my head, my brain. But anyway, I was just thinking, what all do I have? Do I have enough? Of what I do have, do I have enough to last a really long time? But um, when you grow food, it should make seeds. But they're trying to make it where the seed that you buy now, if you buy the kind that uh, Bill Gates owns, because he's buying up the seed company, I guess, and the farmland, because water is up under the farmland, so they trying to poison the waters. He trying to take the seeds and make it where it don't grow. When the food that it grow, it don't make no seeds. So that way you have to keep buying from him. But if you don't take the mark of the beast or go with their system, you can't buy, not sell. And so I was just thinking, do I have enough seeds? And I was going through my list of what I do have. And I know I don't have that much corn. And I was just going through the different seeds that I have. Then I began to think about the grounds. Either will even if you have enough seeds, will it be safe to grow your own food? Because people have a problem with some of their food not coming up. You know, it'll grow the greenery, but don't get no food. Just like the watermelons, something going on with the watermelons, and something else that people have a problem getting to grow. And like I got all these trees, but they're not giving me no food. And I believe because of the grounds. And so they're putting a lot of fiber optic, I guess that's how you say it, fiber optic pipes under the ground that's connecting to the underground system, because they are underground cities. And the top layer of the underground is the electrical. So they connecting our electrical, like our cable, Wi-Fi, phone, all that to the underground system, which raises up um, radiation and some type of energy. And then, is the ground safe for your food? I know this ground here not. I know for a fact this ground is not safe. But anywhere, is they putting this stuff everywhere? You know, I've been in two different neighborhoods where I could feel this energy burning my feet. So those neighborhoods, I know that this stuff is under the ground. And if we growing our own food, we still eating what they want us to eat. Food that's radiated. And a lot of people don't know. And a lot of people that, we who are being targeted, we trying to tell people what's going on, and we being ignored, even by our own family. We being ignored. And we telling these people, telling family, telling people what's going on. And they steady ignoring us. And they want to say that we are paranoid schizophrenia, just giving a diagnosis to a whole group of people all over the world. And so I was just thinking, how can we test our grounds? Because we're going to have to start trying to protect ourselves instead of just doing nothing. Just letting these people do what they do and cause death on us. Because if we eat this food that's got all this radiation in it, there ain't no telling what it could give us, what kind of sickness it could bring on us. They steady swelling. Look at my face. It's steady swelling up my face. I'm going to show my stomach. How they got my stomach swollen. Nowhere I can sit in this house. This is my stomach. How they got it blowed up like this here. And it's all the way down to here. This is what they're doing to me. You have to excuse my boobies, because in the house I don't put no bra on. I have to have air. But I just wanted to show how they got my stomach swollen up. And then this side, I'm really hurting on. It hurts just to touch it, because they look how they got it budged out on the side. And this is coming from up under this house where they ran pipes. They ran before we moved. They watched. I'm telling y'all, and I'm not talking to the people that's being targeted. I'm talking to other people who may come across this video. These people are able to watch. And that's why I'm saying, how can they not know where these 300 and 200 children, when they get missing like that? They know. If they know every move I make, there's nowhere I can go that these people don't be sent somebody. They send text telling them where I'm going. And the people, by the time I get there, they there. They're already there before I even get there. Then more come. They're giving all these people our address. People riding by here, shining them bright lights, because on the cars is direct energy. So when they shine those lights real bright, it come directly over here. This stuff goes through your walls, through your windows. They send signals in this house. I'm very unsafe in this house. The landlord had to give them permission to do this. He getting paid rent, or he or she, whoever they are. Right now, I'm feeling them attacking me. If I get up and walk around the house, I'm still under attack. I don't have the money to move my sister out of this house, because this is her place. But at my place, they did the same thing. Military did it at my house. I know for a fact it was military that did it at my house. And they probably the same, because this is military weapons. These are military weapons, and the utility companies are involved. The cable companies are involved. You got the government agencies like the FBI, CIA, the Department of Justice, the DOD. I don't know what DOD stand for, but I know there's a DOD. Homeland Security, FEMA. You got the Sheriff Department. The Sheriff Departments are the ones that's going to the community watch meetings, spreading lies, telling people that we are drug dealers, that we are witches, and that we are terrorists. They got us on a terrorist watch list. While the real terrorists, they actually brought the terrorists over here that's terrorizing neighborhoods, taking people apartments and stuff. They are the terrorists. But they put us, people that's innocent, ain't doing nothing, ain't doing nobody no kind of harm, don't even go nowhere. Got us on a terrorist watch list. This is our government. And they invited all those people from other countries to come over here and terrorize the American citizens and getting paid to do it. And so I was just wondering, how do we go about keeping us safe? How do we, the American citizens, keep our own self safe? What can we do to where we can grow our food for our children? How can we grow trees that'll give us safe food? How can we keep our water safe? Because they putting chemicals in the water. They putting. I saw a video today. This is proven. There's something they putting in the water that would turn the male frogs to female frogs. That's why you got so many homosexuals. This just because it's in the food and in the water. This black scientist proved that some years ago. I saw it on the internet. They didn't want him to tell it, but he told it anyway. It's in the food and it's in the water. How can we make ourselves safe from our government? Our government is the terrorists, domestic terrorism. If you look up the SES, Senior Executive Service, and read up on that, and you will find out a whole lot of stuff. What's going on with the SES? They putting this fiber optic. Those people across the street. I don't know if those people. I don't know what's going on with those people over there. But they don't. They had. So many people had been over there. Just like the last 2 days, somebody's been going over there in a white truck doing stuff in their backyard. But they've had, so far, I've seen 3 cable companies go over there and 2 utility companies digging down, doing stuff on the ground. That they putting stuff, and then they brought it over here, each end of our yard. Nobody told us nothing. I don't have anybody to help me. Cause my daughter act like she is afraid to speak out against these people, but she'll speak out against me. And so, I don't want them putting me somewhere, locking me up somewhere, then I can't speak up at all. Because they're trying to say we're paranoid schizophrenia. And my sister lawyer is over her money, that I try to tell my sister don't leave her money with a lawyer. But she did anyway. But now my daughter is her guardian. And they just don't care. This is my family. I just don't know what is wrong with people, with family. I don't know what's wrong with family. I really don't. It's like I'm the only one that carry. And this woman is mean. She's mean to me. Still to the day she's mean to me. But I'm still trying to help her. I can't just throw her away. Then that's what I feel like the rest of the family just throwing her away and throwing me away. You can look at me and tell they doing something to me. Look at they just got me blowed up. This is not my natural self. This is some kind of, I've seen something about some acoustic air. Whatever it is, it's hot. And it's going right there. As I'm sitting here now, I'm feeling something going on in my stomach. Because this stuff comes up through the wood floor. And it's not a flat wood floor. They have the regular wood on the floor. Then the wood that we walking on is up in the air. There's a space between. So that this air can come up. And with the air coming up is dirt. You can't see it until you start sweeping. And it just be piles up under the chairs. I never seen that before. And there's something else. I don't know what it is. It look weird. It don't look like dirt. It could be dirt. I don't know what it is. But when you sweep, it just every single time I sweep, it just be a pile. under the chair. I'm sweeping up a little pile of dirt under the beds, under the chair, under the couches, and I've just never seen that before. Because it's coming up with this, whatever this air is bringing dirt up with it. Um, Outside and it could be um what be coming out of the house. Cause when that stuff that be floating outside, it look like it's coming outside, coming from inside the house to the outside. And they said it's smart dust. Okay, on the matrix, not the matrix. Let me think. Yeah, I think it's the matrix. No, yeah, it's the matrix. When they down on the ground and those things that look like machines, that represent the smart dust that can uh, eat its way through the pipes. Because I guess they were like underground pipes or whatever they was in down on the ground. But that's the smart dust. And so this smart dust must can come up in the house, and then I don't know. I'm just saying what I see. Stuff coming, look like it's coming out of the house, going outside, and be going all different types of directions. So I guess someone is controlling it. I don't know. I don't know, because I'm not a game stalker. I'm not a mad scientist. Because that's what these people got to be mad scientists to come up with this crazy mess. But I do know they are not all human. I do know that much because God showed me a vision some years ago of reptilians. And I do believe for me to see that vision, they had to be. They walked right upright like us, but they had lizard faces. And they called these things shapeshifters. The people don't want to believe in this stuff. This stuff is real. I used to didn't believe in it, but I do now. Because I know what I've seen, what I've experienced. I seen the flying saucers, and they be shining a blue light that can go right through your ceiling down in your house. I've seen it in not this house, but I seen it in the house where we moved. Before we moved in this house, I saw it 3 times in my sister's room. Her whole entire room was lit up in blue, and the blue looked like it was illuminated. I've seen the flying saucers themselves. I've seen the sun stop shining, but it won't the real sun. That's why I keep telling people there's a fake sun out there. There's a fake moon out there. That moon is a aircraft. That sun is some kind of energy, and it malfunction. That's why the gang stalkers do what they do, because they allow them to know this stuff. Because the day I saw it stop shining, I was looking at my computer, because in order for me to see my videos, I had to go on the site. And what was the name of the Arlo? I know the type of cameras I had, wireless cameras, but I had to go into Arlo site in order to see my videos, because they blackballed my name on AOL. My videos supposed to go to my email, but AOL blackballed my name, so they stopped sending my videos to me, because whoever it is that's monitoring me and telling, even at the hospital, everything I try to do, they do it too. Going to church, they at the church, even online. Go to the doctor, they at the doctor office. Go to the hospital, they called the doctors, and they was at the hospital. These people, they watching every single thing that we do. They pay the doctors to implant me. They giving our blood so that they can monitor us by our bowel. They monitor our brain. They monitor everything about us. This is what our government is doing. And I saw a video today about the Apple thing that you put in your ears. Those things monitor the same thing, but they don't even need it because they have your house full of electrical. They don't have it as high right now where you can see it real good, because I can't even see it real good, but I can see it. It's still in here. But at nighttime, just before it's time to go to bed, they just have it powerful. But I can feel this stuff on my head. I feel like it's drawing my brain. But they're just swelling me up. But anyway, I'm just thinking, how can we help ourselves? I do know that I saw some type of black paint. I guess it's like you put lead in your paint. You can put lead in your paint to keep it. They said that this energy don't go through lead, but I don't know. But I guess that's why they stopped you from having lead paint on your walls, because this direct energy can't go through the lead. Far that I know of. But there is a black paint, but it's high. For just 1 gallon of it is like $300. So anything we try to do to help us is gonna be really expensive. But I really don't know how we're gonna help ourselves. But there have to be some kind of way, because for one thing, we need to get the metal out of our bodies. This man was saying that he don't know when it's going to happen, but he know for a fact that it is going to happen, where they're going to do something that's going to, I guess, some type of button that's going to release microwave energy or something. Because he was saying it's just like if you put aluminum in a microwave and cut the microwave on, what the microwave do to that aluminum, and it pops fire. That's what they're going to do to us. So we have to try and get all this metal out of our body. But how can we get it out of our body when we breathing it in? It's in the air. Because people just letting the government do whatever. Nobody's talking against it. Nobody's fighting against it. They just do whatever they want to do and bringing it in, because everybody's silent. We don't have no living killed out. Everybody's afraid to die. I guess if you living to go to heaven, you won't mind dying, But everybody's afraid to die, because that's what's going to happen. That's why I'm trying to live, so if I do die, I won't go to hell. Because I said there ain't no need of me being quiet when they was attacking me, when I didn't even know nothing about it. I was silent because I didn't know. For years, they've been attacking me, and I'm going to the doctors. The doctors knowing what's going on, but I didn't know what's going on. So now that I do know, I'm trying to warn the people about what's going on. And we need to try to protect ourselves, because the children are the ones that's going to suffer. Cause I probably ain't going to be here by the time all hell break loose. But these children is going to be here. And we don't know what their plan is for the children, because they already kidnapping children. And these people are pedophiles. It's being said. Oh, excuse me. It's already being said. That's why they started coming after Trump so hard, because Trump was telling what Obama and Hillary was doing. The FBI knew, but they actually stopped going against Hillary and Obama with the Pizzagate, and started going after Trump about his finances. Who cares about? Don't nobody care about Trump finances, but we do care about the children and these kids being raped and murdered, and these idiots drinking their adrenaline. We care about that. That you ordering children as though they food, like hot dogs and French fries and stuff like that at the Pizzagate. We care about that. We care about the children. We care about people. We don't care about what Trump has. If he's doing something crooked with money, because the rest of them is too. How they become billionaires and trillionaires? They didn't do that by being honest. I'm quite sure plenty of people died for them people to get that rich. But anyway, I just want to put this out here. You know, how are we going to keep our grounds safe? Because there's a lot of people got videos about growing their own food. And they saying we need to grow our own food, which I do agree. That way we know what's going in it, but we don't know what's going in it if it's coming out from under the ground. If the dirt that we putting our food in, putting our seeds in, is infected. If the dirt is poisonous. So we got to learn how to test the dirt, test our ground to see if we got frequency, electromagnetic frequency or radiation in it. And what can we do to prevent it? Because this stuff come up through cement. Right now my throat is burning. That's why I know I'm on an attack. My throat is burning. That's why I'm feeling this weird feeling in my stomach. Plus I went to the mailbox today. I can't even go to the mailbox without being attacked. Plus the air, because these people keep flying by here with this stuff on their cars, and the people that live in the neighborhood, this stuff is on their cars. Even my daughter's car. And they not even caring. That's why I'm wondering, are they, are they, I don't want to go too fast. I'm believing that they regular people, and they start going to these meetings and keep going to these meetings until they get taken, and then something else take their place. Because how you not getting sick with this atmosphere? Our atmosphere is poison. This energy, we are submerged on the energy. In this house, I'm submerged on the energy. Outside, I'm submerged on the energy. When you get activated, like they have activated me, I can feel it when I go outside. That sun, I can't just go outside and walk on the ground because it burns my feet. It clings to my shoes and to my feet. I may actually go through my shoes to my feet. This is what's going on outside. And then you got people that trying to say this God doing this. That's a lie straight from hell. God is not going to do. Why would God burn us up? The whole earth is going to burn, but not right now. Why would God put a fake sun out there? That's not God doing. This is these people that call themselves prophets and prophets. A lot of them are liars. They know what's going on because they part of it. They part, and they're getting their information from the FBI and the CIA, because that's who is involved in this stuff. They telling them what is going on, what the government is doing, and then they prophesizing it ahead of time. And then when it's time for it to when it actually happened, then everybody's saying, well, what they prophesied, it came to pass. Don't be fooled by these fake people, because some of them are very bad people. They're not good people, and they lying on God. But they're gonna have to pay for it. And a lot of these pastors, they're part of it. The church is part of this gang stalking. There's so many people involved in this stuff here. It's not even funny. I mean, it's real sad that people would stoop so low. I mean, real low, as low as you can get, because all they care about is money and the thing that they can buy of this world. It's not important to me. The things of this world is not important, that I'ma sell my soul, that I'll be a gang stalker and destroy somebody else's life just so that I can have plenty. Not plenty, just hell. I wouldn't do that. It don't mean that much to me. I would love to have. I could just have just a little tiny house, just as long as it's something that I can say is mine. I don't have to worry about these people thinking they could just come and do whatever they please and just do anyway. But they probably will because they feel that they can. But if we start protecting ourselves, if we have to shoot somebody, we just have to shoot them because they don't. The cops are not happy. Look what they're doing in New York and in Colorado. Where the cops at? And they act like they can't call in nobody to help. Talking about it's squatters protection. How are you going to protect a squatter? Somebody just come. Now, if I go and take somebody's house and just go and move in somebody's house, you're going to protect me and let me just move in their house and not pay no rent or don't do nothing. This is what they're doing to some people. Talking about squatters, right? How you going to have a squatter? They're just going to move in your house and it don't pay no bills, no nothing. If that's the case, we all need to do it. Just go squat and find the biggest mansion and squat it. And so now they're taking over people. But these people living in their apartment, how you go? They just lie. They just lie. The people still living in their apartments. How you gonna be a squatter and the people living in their apartment? You going to take it over somebody's apartment. They didn't give you permission to come in. You just going to take it. You coming from another country to come over to terrorize the people that in this country. Our government has gone to the dogs. I tell you. They'll do anything to try to win an election. And you know that is really sad. That's really sad. I mean, it's so sad it don't even make no kind of sense that our country has come to this. And then they still singing the Star Spangled Banner. Still worrying about a flag. And the American people being treated like trash. Anyway, I pray that somebody come up with a way that we can protect ourselves. Come up with a way that we can test our ground to make sure that our ground is safe to put food in. Even if I got my trees in pots, but they still on the ground. They growing, but they give no food. And if they did give food, I'd be scared to eat it. So I still started there because I'm scared to eat the food. You know? It's just bad. Even in the house, the food in the house, you can't have nothing just, in the house because it's coming up under the floor through the house. The whole entire house is submerged under this energy because it's coming out through the wall because of the digital meters that they put on about 7 years ago or 8 years ago. They changed the meters into now they are weapons. This stuff is coming out through your walls. It's coming up through the floor. It's coming down in the ceiling because it's coming from the sky. So I'm just trying to get this information out here so that we don't have to worry about taking no mark of the beast. We can still be able to take care of ourselves and our children and our grandchildren, whoever. We can still eat without dealing with the government because, see, they trying to make it where you can't even own a house, you can't own a car, you can't own nothing because they want people to totally depend on them. That's why they had that fire in Hawaii. And then what happened to the children? The children went missing. Now, where did the children go? Please tell me where the kids went to. Did they ever find them? They meant for the people to die. Even the Pope, if they had a barricade so that they couldn't get out, they meant for them people to die. But no, Oprah Winfrey and them house, they knew to put the blue thing torches on the top of their house. But the other people, regular people, their house is burnt. Now you know that's bad. These rich people that could just easily rebuild and rebuild a couple of houses, house still standing. But the people that probably couldn't rebuild, couldn't even rebuild, house burnt down. It's just we're in the bad times now. And anybody that don't know the Lord, you need to get to know Him. You need to start repenting. I'm saying you need to. You really need God. You need His Son, Jesus the Christ, or Yeshua, however you call His name, long as it's the Him that's in the Bible. We need Him, the one who died and shed His blood so that we can repent of our sins and be washed in the blood of Jesus. You need to repent and confess Him as your Lord and your Savior and live according to the Bible. What the Bible says, not what man say, because man is falling away real fast and in a hurry. You got homosexual pastors that's married to a man. Now you know the Bible says that's an abomination. No way that he got a relationship with God. No way whatsoever. You got pastors that got a girlfriend and a wife. You know, God said, "Be ye holy, for I am holy." This is what He wants, holiness, and this is what He expects. If you want to get on the straight and narrow, that's what you have to be on, the straight and narrow. And now is the time, because we living in some horrible times, and they trying to send out all this sickness. But see, God is going to send out something too, because judgment is coming. Because God is fed up with all this sin, all this stuff that's going on in the world. He's fed up with it, and He's not happy. He's not even happy with the church. But anyway, I just felt that I need to make this video because I was just thinking about the seed that I have received today, and it was some type of Italian kale. And I got different types of kale, and I was just trying to figure out what all do I have. I got a lot of seeds and stuff. I got flowers, herbs, and food. And I was trying to think what would I want to eat that I don't have. And I kept thinking about white corn. I have corn, but I don't know if it's white. I like white corn, so I don't know if that's what I have or not. And I was just thinking, but I thought about, well, will the ground, the dirt, be presentable to grow your food? You know, will we be able to put our food in the dirt and it grow healthy food? Because they putting all this stuff on the ground. And these people, they be enjoying. I'm not against Spanish people, but every one of them been Spanish. All the workers that's been putting this stuff on the ground has been Spanish. At the other house, they did it at the other house, and they did it at this house. Now, the first house we lived in, that didn't happen. But we was still on the time we was doing symbols, cutting symbols in the cement. So I'm just hoping that our dirt be presentable for us to grow our food, and that our food will grow But we have to make sure and figure out how to test our grounds to make sure it's not poisonous to our food. So I'm gonna get off of here now because the dogs are getting real happy. And you have any ideas of how to test your dirt, your grounds, let me know.